We just got done pre-drilling the holes for the wood. Next we're gonna go ahead and just attach the brackets now so we can make sure that we get them attached all at the same level so we don't have to worry about measuring once the wood gets onto the wall. What we're gonna do is run a string line going across all the boards for the 3 different sections that the brackets are gonna go onto, and then we will mount the brackets in from there. Okay, so we have all the holes inside of all the wood pieces, and then we just drilled a test hole up here. You probably can't see it, but it's a hole up there in the concrete to make sure that we can get through properly. So next we're going to be taking these concrete screws and attaching our wood to the pillar. Okay, so Elijah just got done. It might be a little loud because we're using the car's battery to run the drill, but Elijah just got done attaching this board in. So we went in and pre-drilled the 3 holes into the wood, and then we were going to attach all the brackets in currently, but we just thought let's just get the wood up onto the pillars and then we'll deal with the brackets later. So pretty much they went in not bad. We were originally using the Black & Decker hammer, but it just wasn't, sorry. We were using the Black & Decker, what is it, screwdriver? Drill? The Black & Decker drill, whatever it was, but it wasn't working properly. It just didn't have enough power to get through the concrete block, and then also the cement that's in there as well, so it was just taking longer. So we went ahead and we swapped over to our DeWalt, come here, Elijah's gonna explain it because he can explain it better than I can.
Yeah, so we just switched
he's the tool guy, I'm more of the planning, so.
Yeah, anyways, we just switched to the drill that has the hammer function on it, and that basically did it.
Yeah, what he said. So we're gonna go ahead and finish drilling all the rest of the holes in there so we can get the rest of these up, and then depending on how we're doing on time, we might go ahead and set the rest of the brackets and get the rest of the brackets mounted onto these things, or we might wait until we come out next time with the wood to go across, but we for sure will be getting measurements today, so yeah. Okay, so we just got back. We made a quick trip to the hardware store that's not too far from us because we decided to get a piece of wood. Since we're already out here and we're drilling into the pillars, we figured that we might as well go ahead and put the board here for the fence line that's going to go from the front of the property to the back of the property. So we're just going to have to cut that down so that it can fit the pillar as well. But let me show you the piece of wood. So this is the piece of wood that we got. Elijah and I were just talking about how convenient it is having a hardware store not that far away. It was a quick drive, which is great because in a situation like this where we were like, well, we're drilling, so we might as well just go get some more wood. It was nice to be able to go down there and just grab some supplies. So if for any reason we forget nails, screws, or need a tool that we don't have, we can just run down there and pick it up. So yeah, now that we're back, let me show you what we have done so far. Okay, so pretty much what we ended up doing is in order to get these all level at the tops, we still have to finish attaching that one and then finish attaching this one at the bottom as well. But we went ahead and we ran a string line going straight across, and then we made little marks. I don't know if you can see that right there on the pillars of where the wood boards needed to end up going, and so we could get them all at the same height. And then pretty much all the brackets on the bottom ones are already attached. So next time that we come out, we will get the slats to go across here, and then we might start bringing out material to start this side of the fence as well. Okay, so we have a quick question. We can't figure out which way we like better, so we're gonna let you guys decide. Okay, so we have two options. So before we cut the wood that's going on the pillar that we just talked about, we wanted to see what it would look like with the longer piece of wood going straight across. So we have two options. Let me turn you around so you can see. So option one, on each of these top pillars right here, so this is the entire pillar here, we were thinking about cutting this off here at a slope, so then it makes a slope there, and then just attaching the brackets, the boards like normal in the 1, 2, and then 3 spot. Or what we could also do is put a top board like he has now running all the way across, and then just square these up and leave them square like this. So the board would just run straight across as like a kind of like a top for it, and then we'll start our slats here and then do our slats under that. If you guys could help us out, tell us what you think would look better. So yeah, thank you. So it's time for us to have some lunch. So I have some potatoes that we are going to cook up. Let's see. So at least our wall is useful for more than one thing, is all I have to say. It is good for not only keeping animals out, but it is also good for cooking on, using it as a makeshift counter. To cut these into some cubes. So weird, I forgot how small this cutting board is. Okay, so the potatoes are over there cooking. While those are cooking, you're gonna cut up some onion. I should have peeled this before I left home, but that is okay. I always take this outside layer off. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to be eaten, so I always yank it off. So the onions are going to end up going with our pork that I'm cooking. Okay, that should be enough, and then we'll end up taking the rest home. Okay, so we have the potatoes cooking over here. And then this is the pork that we're gonna be cooking up on this side once it gets nice and hot. Okay, and then in here I went ahead and put some seasoning in there. We just got done attaching the board to our pillar over here. So this is the pillar that's going to be running from the front to the back of the property. So we went ahead and put a board here. So we cut this board down to 4 feet 10 inches. So basically almost 5 feet. Let me show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. And we went ahead and we attached it basically to all the pillars that are here. We put a screw in here, there, and then one at the very bottom. We did the longer piece just because we're not sure how many boards we want on the fence going this way, so we figured that longer piece would be better, and then we can taper it up later after we get the other ones done. So next we're going to be taking some measurements for the in-between sections, and then next time that we come out we'll be installing the slats, and then we also will be attaching the rest of the brackets if we don't do those tonight. But yeah, it's coming out good. Okay, so this is what our lunch is looking like. So it's basically just pork with some Mexican spices in it, and then mixed in with some potatoes, and then we're going to be putting them in these little tortilla pockets, and that will be our lunch for today. And then the kids will have some mandarin oranges to go with these guys. Okay, so we're going to be getting some measurements for the spaces in between the pillars, so that next time we come out we can get the boards and have them pre-cut before we get down here. Okay, so we just got done doing the measurements for up here. We went ahead and measured in between the posts going straight across, and then we also measured on the tops as well. Just because if we decide to do the top post, we'll need those measurements as well. So if you guys haven't answered the question yet in the comment section down below, make sure you go in there and tell us if we should do a top cap board as well to finish this off. So we appreciate you guys for watching this video, and we will see you. It's a little chaotic right now. We will see you in the next video. Bye.